Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024. Sitting outside here in Toronto, Scott on tape, cheers.
I'm reading off the script in my head.
Oh,
so
you're reading the teleprompter. Yeah, I always have a teleprompter.
I'm reading your lines, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry?
Sorry. We don't say a boot. That's one misconception about Canada.
Okay.
We don't say a boot. We do say a lot.
What's your favorite sport?
Spelled E-H, by the way. Favorite sport is hockey. I'm a hockey nut, but my love of hockey is transcended by my love of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're saying.
I grew up playing hockey, watching hockey since I was 3, started skating, but now I'm so fanatical about the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I thought you were going to tell me your life story there.
Yeah, no, well,
Got a video to do here.
And so it was, I guess it would have been 1984.
So I understand because I root for the Rays. Today I am going to knock off my 26th
That's amazing.
of the current 30 stadiums, seeing the Rays and wearing the appropriate hat.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we could go do something you enjoy, your favorite sport, Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take you to a baseball game.
Yeah, beautiful day for a baseball game. It's beautiful outside.
I should show this impressive building that is
gorgeous outside.
That is outside. Look at this huge bank here that's outside. Look at this magnitude of this outside bank.
Oh, look at this already. I'm gonna
Wait a second. We're inside. We are inside right now. Bless you.
He thinks he was outside because he just spit on the ground.
He did. I thought he was spitting. I thought he was spitting at you.
No.
Look at this. Look at this inside.
Isn't that wild?
Okay, we're gonna do Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yep.
I'm trying to get an accent. Hockey
Hockey
Hockey Hall of Fame, and then we're gonna go to the Rogers Center.
Right. And we're gonna see something really cool at the Hockey Hall of Fame because I know what's on display there
cool.
right now.
Let's do it. Let me flip this around. I'm inviting you to join me. And Scott on tap.
Shall you?
You think I fooled him with making him think that was outside?
Yeah, that was good acting.
That's good, right? Thank you. All right, down on the lower level, we're going to end up heading in now into the Hockey Hall of Fame. So it's going to be hockey and a baseball day.
I won't overload you with facts, but do you know who that is?
No.
Mr. Hockey, Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe. I know, I recognize that name. I remember him from old VHS sports videos I used to have. They would talk about Roberto Clemente in baseball and Gordie Howe in hockey as being two of the best.
Yep, incredible player.
All right, stepping in, should have also mentioned it was $25 per person for the both of us. Now, obviously not being a hockey fan, I do know a few players like Gretzky, the great one, and they compare him to other sports like Babe Ruth in baseball and Wilt Chamberlain in basketball. Then we have a mock-up of a locker room through here as well. And then you go into another room over here that has some Stanley Cup stuff.
1967. That means a lot to a lot of Torontonians because that's the last time we ever won a Stanley Cup.
That long ago?
That long ago. We get dragged.
And surprisingly, I know more names than I thought I did, like Phil Esposito, just from highlight. Look at this mask right here. It's like something out of a horror film right there. Do you want to play a game? So this is an old school hockey glove for the goalie. Here's a team called Sealers De-Icers. If you were to urinate on the ice, would it melt it?
Which?
Like, can you de-ice by, if you were a player and you urinate on the ice, will it melt the ice?
That happens more than you would think.
Urinating on the ice?
Yeah, they just go to commercial. So this is an exhibit of women's hockey, which is very cool, which is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
It's getting very popular. But did you know that the NHL is the only major sports league to ever have a woman that actually played in one of their games?
So he just played on the Olympic team, even though he was one of the greatest goalies?
Yeah, he was a Soviet Union player, Vlad Flavchuk, but probably the greatest netminder, net goalie to ever play. And Matt Sundin.
A netminder?
Yeah, we say that's a
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like that. I like that.
And there's Matt Sundin, who played for the Toronto Maple Leafs, traded from Quebec.
He looks like an actor. He looks like he should be in. He looks like he should be in like Fast Times.
Well, he looks like he should be wearing a white suit and making fun of Andrew McCarthy.
True.
Yeah. Now, this is a Boston Bruins exhibit. Boston Bruins are one of the most successful franchises of all time.
Yeah.
If you're from Toronto, you completely ignore this exhibit and walk by.
You don't like the Bruins?
We do not.
So this is one of the chairs that was in that grocery store we saw yesterday?
Yeah, that's obviously the red section I was going to say. You can see that. But yeah.
Which is now the grocery store that we were at yesterday. And then here,
Chicago.
is it different? Okay. Chicago Stadium.
Look at this chair from Detroit back in the day.
Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah, here's a piece of the brick. Okay, now we're getting into an area that I'm interested in. Vintage stuff, but also, is this a Zamboni?
That's a Zamboni.
I love a good Zamboni. Like street cleaners, Zambonis. Are you supposed to touch it? Okay, all right. I just didn't know if there was a rule against it, but yeah. Oh, look at this. Fun fact. It was created by a guy named Frank Zamboni.
Yeah. Fun fact, I have a Zamboni right now.
Okay, these are not the Stanley Cups. These are just regular trophies, the Avco World Trophies. But I believe we're going to see the Stanley Cup at some point.
We are. Can I tell you about that quickly? I'll make it quick. There's the original Lord Stanley's Bowl we're going to see today, which is that. And then there's one Stanley Cup, which is the real Stanley Cup. And that will be not the one we're seeing today.
Okay.
So they made an exact model of it for display for when the Stanley Cup is on tour across the country, which it is right now.
All right, this is great. Got an old pinball machine right here. Oh, they're getting into the sports cards. Take a look at this. Dating back to the old school cards. A little newer cards. All the pop culture stuff through here. The pennants, the posters, soda pops, the beers, things like that. Big part of pop culture. Video game systems. We're now entering the Great Hall, which is where we're going to see a recreation of the Stanley Cup. I was talking to an associate, well, Scott's talking to an associate right now. They used to have the real Stanley Cup here a few months out of the year, but they don't do that anymore. Now they just have the recreation. And the only time that this one is moved out is when they have to engrave it, and then the real Stanley Cup is here for a very, very, very brief amount of time. But this is an exact recreation of the Stanley Cup right here. Okay, here's the original Stanley Cup right here.
That might be this one.
Not to be confused with the viral trend that happened a few months ago. Not to be confused with the viral trend of the...
I know when that happened, when everybody was buying Stanley Cups and on YouTube everywhere, I thought it had something to do with hockey. I really did. And then I found out, it's...
Oh, here, Scott. What's up with this?
Well, this is...
What team is it? What team? Where are they from?
They're from Florida.
Yeah.
But,
so this is a Florida team that won this year?
Yeah, next year it'll be Toronto here for sure. I say that every year. There are literally so many players right here in front of me that I hate, but I respect them. They won the Stanley Cup. Matthew Tkachuk. Anyway, but they never used to do this. Wayne Gretzky was the first player to ever get everybody on the ice.
Really?
The Polish Cup. Yeah. So in the mid '80s, that's when this tradition started.
All right, this is pretty wild. Scott was talking about this earlier. The only woman to play in the NHL was in an exhibition game, but the only female happened to play for Tampa Bay. I didn't mean to rhyme when I said that, but yeah. I didn't realize there was going to be so much Tampa and Florida history in here.
There won't be for long. We're going to get rid of it as soon as a petition.
You got a petition?
Yeah, I started.
All right, this is pretty awesome. So this is the Golden Gretzky hit number 802 in. Right here, it has the 802 down here. So that is the actual goal.
Mark, stop.
All right, there's an area where you can be a host for Sports Center. They have the teleprompter here. Got the teleprompter.
USA Sports Network, Sports Center, live, out of the woo, Scott on tape, coming at you next. Let's see.
Coming up.
All improv.
I know.
Where's that? Oh, wait. What about the Stanley Cup final?
Let's do it.
Stanley Cup final.
That's the big game.
Geez. Here we go.
That's the big game.
Here we go, Cotton.
5, 4, 3.
Not supposed to read it.
And we're back.
I've got no lines. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sports Center. My name is your name, Scott.
Scott on tap. Tonight we're bringing you the Stanley Cup final action. Lightning stars in Game 6.
Can't believe it's Tampa Bay and Lightning. I don't believe that's ever happened before. It will never happen again. Picking this game up midway through the first, Lightning on a power play. Nikita Kucherov slams on the brakes, dishes out the Brady point. He takes a shot, collects his own rebound. It's 1-0 Tampa Bay.
Point has been on fire all playoff long.
I'm going to light this entire arena on fire if Tampa Bay.
That's his 14th goal and his 33rd point this season.
Now on to the second period. On a botched Tampa dump and change. Alexander Radulov's stretch pass is picked out of the air by the big rig pass.
That was going the other way. Maroon to Paquette to Coleman to the back of the net, and the kid from Texas puts the Lightning up in this game 2-0.
This would never happen if the Toronto Maple Leafs were here right now. Late in the third now, Dallas needs to get something going.
moving too fast for you.
Graverato cuts in with a shot. Rebound.
He ended up shutting the whole team out as the Lightning hang on to win 2-0 and win the Stanley Cup.
They'd be a little more excited than that. Well, it's a national day of mourning here in Canada. The Tampa Bay have won the Stanley Cup once again.
We did it.
It'll never happen again because I'm on my way to Tampa Bay to light that arena on fire. Go Leafs.
I think there's a lot of people down here.
Oh, man.
Game day. This should be a good experience. We have a pretty good section we're sitting in. We're sitting first row behind Ray's dugout, and it includes like a little, I think, below ground behind the dugout lounge of some sort. Royal York, the most famous accommodations in Toronto. Queen Stadium.
Straight ahead, you see probably some celebrities staying here. When the Royals come, there's where they'll stay.
Okay. There it is, the Rogers Center, adjacent to the CN Tower. Before walking over there, I got a little distracted by the roundhouse over here. It has all these old trains, old train pieces right over here in front of the Rogers City Stadium. Old classic trains and a huge baseball stadium. All right, doors open in like 3 minutes. The entrance we're going in is this one right over here. I'm interested to see, from what I could tell online when I purchased the tickets, it looks like it's going to be pretty nice accommodation, so I'm excited. All right, heading down now into what is called the Rogers Banner Club down here. All right, that's the Blue Jays side. The Rays side is the opposing team, the out-of-town team, which obviously is the Rays, is over here at the Blueprint Club. Heading in. All right, made it to the Blueprint Club front seats. Sitting right here amongst the dugout. We definitely fed our faces in the Blueprint Club. They had a smorgasbord of stuff in the Blueprint. I have trouble saying that. The Blueprint Club.
Blueprint Club.
Yeah. But I thought they were just going to have hot dogs, chips, things like that.
A lot of shrimp.
Yeah, they had shrimp. They had sushi, roast beef. They had just like a huge assortment of stuff in there. I was kind of thinking they're just going to have like hot dogs and things, but they had a lot more than that. And it's nice to have like nice clean bathrooms. You can look down at where the Rays are going to be. They get their batting cage all set up, which obviously would be used for like a DH hitter, things like that. You can kind of peek down into that. You can peek down into the door that goes up to into the locker room and then up to the field level to the dugouts, which is now. I also forgot to mention they have a pretty healthy amount of desserts in there. They had quite a bit of desserts, a little something for the sweet tooth if you so choose, and also your standard ballpark fare, like hot dogs, chicken tenders, things like that. They also had that as well. And then on the way out, you had like chips and snacks and peanuts, Cracker Jacks, all that kind of stuff. So at any point, we can go down, use the facilities, grab another water, grab another beverage, and grab any kind of snacks and head back up to our seats. Not complaining. I mean, you get what you pay for. It definitely wasn't cheap, but yeah, figured it's my only time here. It's my first time here, and who knows if I'll be here again, so might as well do it right. Hey, one of the really nice attendants here gave this to me. He goes, hey, congrats on your 26th ballpark seeing the Rays. So he gave me this little souvenir, Toronto Blue Jays' first game at Rogers Center. Add an ooh exclamation point. Blue Jays versus Tampa Bay Rays today, as I'm filming this, July 23rd, 2024. Ballpark 26. There's all the championship banners up there.
Man, I remember that. Wow.
This is a really nice stadium. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
See that?
I didn't notice that. That's killer.
Right out.
There's Randy right here. Randy. Randy! What's up, buddy? The advantages of being close, you can just yell at the players. There's Vladdy.
Let's go, Vlad!
He cut his dreads off, or he cut his long hair off. If it's anything like Samson in the Bible, you cut your hair, you lose your power. It's also $1 hot dog tonight, loony hot dogs. He just walked him. Literally just walked him. Walked him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Randy likes to run. That's Jose Siri. That's Jose Siri. Jose! Randy coming around. Come on down. There we go. 1-0 already. 1-0. Love it. Randy.
Center fielder number 22, Jose Siri.
I noticed a couple things on here that weren't down in the bottom area. Like ballpark poutine I didn't say, and jalapeno poppers. Oh! What a catch! Holy crap! Oh, wow! Alright, evidently Kevin Cash has an issue with something that happened. He went out to the umpires having a little conversation. I don't know if they're going to have a replay or what the heck they're going to do, but Kevin took a little issue with that. All right, I'm back over in the club now. I'm thinking maybe I could get a hot dog. I could get some chicken tenders. I could even get a little you know what? I might make some nachos. I get some nacho action over here if I so choose. I'll be the first one to admit I'm definitely eating way more than I should be. Probably eating more today than I've ate in a while. Up a Brandon Lowe 2-run bomb. Brandon Lowe. Coming in hot. Not Josh Lowe. Brandon Lowe. Boom. This is their brand of peanuts they have here. Jumbo in-shell peanuts, Roadhouse style, with salt. And their mascot's called Peanutty.
Endorsed by Patrick Swayze himself.
I know.
Roadhouse. Or Jake Gyllenhaal.
Dalton. All right, going into the bottom of the 8th. Right before the bottom of the 8th. Looks like our mascot Ace, which is in fact a Blue Jay, came out and was dancing and hyping up the crowd on the top of the dugout. Really just going full on dance mode, getting everyone hyped. Although they are down by 2, it's 4-2. Rays are up by 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Only 6 outs needed for the Rays to get this W in the first game. It's going back around, it's getting stronger. It's getting stronger. Get ready. Yep. Hi-oh!
It's our section that sucks. Yeah, our section kills it.
We're all too full.
Man, we're doing
Get ready. Get ready. Ready?
What are we doing?
The wave.
Hi. The wave? Hello.
Coming around again. It's coming around again. You ready? Get ready.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep. Yeah. Hello. There's your fancy wave. You kids, do your fancy wave. We get it. Oh.
That's it. Sorry, Vladdy. All right, it's now 4-2. Rays are up. It's now bottom of the 9th. My favorite Rays pitcher, closer Pete Fairbanks on the mound, ready to close it down. Take this W. Fairbanks taking the mound's crazy eyes.
A lot of people don't know Fairbanks trains and rides dolphins in his backyard.
He does. I did not know that, Scott.
Well, he does indeed. You can see.
Tell me something about the Blue Jays player, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Number 25 is named after his mom. His name, Sheila.
Sheila Varsho?
Yeah. Sister Kathy. And she's a grunt.
We got Alejandro Kirk. You think he's the captain of the team? Is he Captain Kirk?
I don't think he's a captain. I think he's the guy that you get stolen car radios from.
They're saying rock the dome. However, the Blue Jays are 1 strike away from losing Game 1 of the series. The Tampa Bay Rays, yeah. Oh! That's it! Sad trombone. Rays win. The Rays win! Excellent. Now the Rays are one game above 500. Pretty good to take it against the Blue Jays, especially since this was a bullpen game, to say the least. You trying to get it? What are you trying to do here?
I'm just upset. I'm really upset.
It'll be all right. It'll be okay.
I'm more worried about
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
Go Leafs!
Ah, the city skyline at night all lit up. Looks pretty dang good.
Look at the CN Tower. See the elevator going up?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Look at that. The red elevator going all the way up to the top. Look at the smoke coming out of the top of the Rogers Center. It's like some steam. It's like emitting some steam of some sort. I really like the nighttime skyline here.
Nigel, go to Cadence with Bro.
All right, that's going to do it for today. Long day, hockey and baseball. I'll see you in the next video.
You know what Canada's 2 national sports are, Adam? We have 2.
Tim Hortons.
Sports.
Oh. No.
Well, first of all, we have 2 official languages, English and French.
I know that.
Winter sport is hockey. Our summer sport, lacrosse.
Really?
That's it.
That's all of it. All right.
All right. The log is over.
So.